Greetings of the day, students. Today we will discuss the topic measures of central tendency. Now, what is central tendency? Central tendency provides a very convenient way of describing a set of scores with a single number that describes the performance of the group. It means to say this central tendency, value of central tendency will represent the whole set of data. It is also defined as a single value that is used to describe the center of the data. As the name of central tendency, as the word describes itself, that it is center of the data. It will represent the whole set of data. There are three commonly used measures of central tendency. There are three types of central tendency: mean, median, and mode. Today we will discuss about mean in detail. So now, what is mean? The arithmetic mean of a series is obtained by adding the value of all the scores of the series. Whatever values are given in the series, first of all we will have to add all the values and divide the sum total by the number of scores. How many items are there in the series? Just divide with that. Then we will get arithmetic mean. The mean is the numerical average of the data set. What is mean? Mean is the numerical average of the data set. Data set is the item series. There are three types of series in statistics: individual series, discrete series, and continuous series. So for these three series, there are different methods of calculation. When we find out mean, arithmetic mean, individual series a different formula, discrete series another formula, and continuous series another formula. There are two methods for calculating arithmetic mean: direct method and shortcut method. So we will discuss about direct and shortcut method for individual series, discrete series, and continuous series. Now, formula for direct method individual series is A is equal to A represents arithmetic mean. A is equal to sigma x by n. Sigma x is the summation value of the total which is available in the series. Whatever data is available in the series, we have to find out the total of that and divide n. N is the number of items in the series. Sigma x divided by n. This is the formula for arithmetic mean by direct method. For discrete series, what is discrete series? Discrete series is a series where frequency will be given along with a discrete number. Along with a definite number, there will be frequency. So how to find out arithmetic mean by direct method discrete series? A is equal to formula is A is equal to sigma fx by n. Sigma fx. What is sigma fx? Sigma fx is the summation value of frequency and items in the series. Summation of frequency and whatever items are there in the series. Multiplication of that and find out the summation. Then divided by n. N is the total of frequency. Frequency means the values which are repeated. Then formula for continuous series, A is equal to sigma fx by n. Shortcut method. In shortcut method we use assume mean. With the help of assume mean we can find out arithmetic mean. A is equal to A plus sigma dx by n. This is the formula for individual series. For discrete and continuous series, as we know, in discrete and continuous series frequency will be there. So assume mean plus summation of frequency and deviation of mean divided by n. So what are the specifications of these formulas? F is the frequency of the variable. Frequency of the variable means whatever items in the series, how many times that item is repeated. That is called frequency. X is the value of variable which is given in the question. A is the assumed mean. Dx is the deviation from assumed mean. First of all we will take a mean which is assumed mean from the series, and deviation from that assumed mean is dx. N is the number of items in the series. Total number of item is denoted by small n. Now we can solve the sum. Let's see some examples. When we are talking about individual series, so individual series is an individual series. Simply it is a series. No frequencies are there in the question. Only one single series. When only one single series are there, that is individual series. So how to find out mean? How to find out average of that individual series? First of all, add all the values given in the series. Then divide the sum by number of values. Suppose a student has got these marks 10, 25, 35, 15 and 20. These are the marks of a student. 5 subject, 5 marks are there. So first of all, add all the values, then divide the sum by the number of values. There are 5 subjects, so we can first of all we can add all the values, that is 105. After adding the all these values, we get 105. 105 is divided by 5 because 5 items are there in the series. 5 marks of 5 subjects are there. So 105 divided by 5, that is mean. Then continuous series. How to solve continuous series? Continuous series is a series where there is a continuation of some suppose marks is given 0 to 10. Few students are there in this 0 to 10. So there is a continuation from 0 marks to 10 marks. Up to 10 marks, how many students are there? That is the frequency, how many repeated students are there. Suppose in between 0 to 10 only one student are there. 10 to 20, 10 to 20 means from 10 marks to 20 marks, how many students are there? There are 2 students who has got marks in between 10 to 20. So this is the continuous series. In continuous series, class interval will be given. There will be lower limit and upper limit of class interval. Lower limit 0 is the lower limit and 10 is the upper limit. For next class interval, 10 is the lower limit and 20 is the upper limit. So this is continuous series. And frequency, how many times these marks or whatever items are there, that they are repeated, that is F. Now for solving the sum, for solving arithmetic mean for continuous series, first of all we will have to find out mid values. What is mid value? Mid value we can find out lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. 0 plus 10 divided by 2 is 5. 10 plus 20 divided by 2 is 15. 20 plus 30 divided by 2 is 25. Likewise, we can find out mid values. After getting mid values, when we are solving continuous series by direct method, formula is sigma mf divided by n. So this is f, this is mid value m. So just multiply these two, get mf. So 1 into 5, 5, 2 into 15, that is 30, 6 into 25, that is 150. Likewise, we can find out MF. So summation of this MF is 710. The formula for direct method is sigma fx divided by n. Value of sigma fx is 710 and n is total of frequency. Total of frequency is 20. So 710 divided by 20 is mean by direct method, that is 35.5. If we want to solve the same sum by shortcut method, then formula is arithmetic mean is equal to a plus sigma f dx by n. Now we will have to find out sigma f dx. For finding out sigma f dx, first of all we will have to find out dx, deviation from assumed mean. Then we have to find out frequency into dx. Then we will have to get summation of that, total of that. Then we will put the values in the formula. Now for shortcut method, we will have to find out deviation. For finding out deviation, first of all we will have to choose an assumed mean. Assumed mean we will choose from this mid value series. in this mid value, any in between mid value, from this mid value series we can choose any midpoint as assume mean. For example, in this series 35 is in middle, so 35 we can take as assume mean here. So deviation from assume mean, for finding out deviation from assume mean, what to do? X minus 35. Whatever values are given in the mid values, whatever values are there, we will have to minus from 35. Suppose 5 minus 35, that is minus 30, 15 minus 35, that is minus 20, 25 minus 35, that is minus 10. Likewise we will find out this deviation from assume mean, that is 35. Next step for shortcut method is frequency into deviation, f into dx. This is f, this is dx. 1 into minus 30, that is minus 30, 2 into minus 20, that is minus 40, 6 into minus 10, that is minus 60, 4 into 0, that is 0. Likewise, we will find out frequency into deviation. After solving this, we will find out summation of f dx. For getting summation of f dx, we will have to find out total of these minus values and total of these plus values. Then we can find out, then we will get 10. 10 is sigma f dx. Assume mean, as we have chosen 35, and as we know that total of frequency, that is 20. So substitute the values in the formula, that is A is equal to 35 plus 10 by 20. 35 plus 10 by 20, when we are solving this, 35 plus 0.5. So what is the arithmetic mean for this sum? That is 35.5. 35.5 is the arithmetic mean.